So,
Thanks,
no
The
problem.
Rock. I think of you as I.
No
for that
problem. It's the next day when she joins up with you guys. Did you have money in your bag? Like local money?
Yeah.
I had credit cards. I don't think
Credit
that
cards
I
are
kept much.
perfect. Yeah. She shows up. She looks like you got washed up, you got new clothes, all that shit. She looks like she's been eating fucking lemons when she rejoins you guys. You guys are back at the house. There's a bunch of police line do not cross tape around the house and shit. Jim left for some reason, possibly the medics taking him away, and yeah, you guys are sitting in the house. Actually, you find them in Mr. and Mrs. Parapet's house, the groundskeepers and shit, because they're not allowed to go in their house because it's an active crime scene. Because
I'm not going back to the house.
Oh, well, you get in touch with them via phone. You guys can meet up wherever you'd like. I forgot.
Not going back to that house yet.
I get my equipment back from Esty, and we meet up at a bar.
All right, no problem. Any specific bar?
I don't know any specific bars in my notes, so just a bar.
Okay, no problem.
Whiskey a go-go.
Give me a luck roll for a significant bar if you want to.
Sure, luck at -30 to come up with the one significant bar that's been mentioned 15 times or more. No, great. You're whiskey a go-go. You guys are all together. Sheila, take a card for refusing to go back to the house where you could get, as they say in the biz, reacquired.
Nice role play.
You guys are all sitting around a small table in a quiet corner, able to discuss whatever you want in relative private. If you want to pull out weapons and shit, it may irritate the bartender.
Good work, Dana. I'm impressed.
Wow, girl.
That means nothing to me.
Let's get you some armor. Let's get you some food in the shower. Didn't we just come for Kevlar vests? Is that what we were doing?
Yeah.
Let's go get our armor.
Shopping trip turns into getting assassinated because of douchebags that aren't even here. We've never even met them.
Never met them.
I'm not living with these fucktards anymore. Let's get our own house.
But the free house.
Yeah.
I like that. We've never even met these people. Why am I being drunk? Oh.
I've met all of them, unfortunately. So.
Everybody take a quick restroom break. You've bought your armor that you don't need in this zone, but you will need in the air zone at last.
Yay.
After a nice little random encounter. Be right back.
Logan, just 1 second. Can we get the name of that place? And I got to go at 12:30, so I probably leave at this point.
Okay. Yep. Hold on a second. Let me find it real quick, right? Okay. Let's see. Gotta think.
Scott, you might want to get this in your notes too, since I'm going to be probably leaving.
Yeah, which means that those two can run it, and then you can run it later. Shade Spire Point Outpost.
Thanks, Logan.
Yeah. Okay. Russ, been a pleasure. And the other two, I'll be right back.
Hero point, skill ups. What do I do? Sorry.
Actually, everybody go ahead and add 3 hero points, discard any cards you don't love, refill your hand. Do skill ups. Just surviving the other PCs is, I would call that a mission.
All
That's
right.
a full-time job.
Yeah. But you can't say
Get our own apartment.
It's not interesting, the shit that happens with
Holy shit.
Yeah, because there's like a deep plot going on with their shit that, yeah. Oh, and as a little kicker on it, the baby also had all white eyes.
I tell them all.
His was glowing.
Oh, you finally remembered to tell us. Cool.
But we just got here. Oh, you had to wait at a police station. Boo-hoo. Finally, you told us what you're up to. avoiding our phone calls while you're kidnapped in a dirt hole.
All right. You're right. Fine.
Okay. Any card cycling?
I've got a victory.
Okay. We're ready for the end of mission refill.
I already did mine. I got nothing good.
Okay. I've got a soul survivor, unfortunately.
So I have to dump the victory as well. Everything dumped.
Hang on.
I haven't.
I've got a prestige card there I can redraw and try to get a... Nope.
Sheila, do you remember the name of that one?
Soul
It
survivor. My cards are junk.
Boo, boo, boo. She called herself Matty, I believe.
Matty. Okay, cool. I'm going to leave a note for John. I'll put it on the boards for Logan.
And the message was, so Dana says, Matty says.
Yeah, I got it.
Immaculate conception, yeah.
Immaculate conception, didn't sleep with the man, and we're at war. Whatever that means.
Yeah. Stop kidnapping people.
Do you remember anything else? That's what
There
I
was.
heard.
It was like a nanny. Danielle's the nanny.
Okay. I'm gonna
Or something.
I'm gonna tell her that she's a servitor of white too, just in case she doesn't know that. Any good cards?
I haven't filled up again.
Okay.
But I shall right now. So you can do your thing.
Oh, then they go away with the soul survivor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
And mine are junk. So.
Okay, so 3 pause.
I have a negate.
That's actually an opponent fails.
Yeah.
In this system. I don't know why I changed it to negate because it confuses me with nope too.
Yeah.
But it's not nope.
Sorry, I accidentally hit mute. But now that's back.
It's an opponent fails, not a nope.
Yeah, he changed all the names of the cards, and we're all like,
huh?
Yeah, we're all like, what?
I have an expert psychoanalysis if somebody wants. I haven't gotten that crazed yet, but if you guys wanted to trade for it.
That
Nobody has any
candidate.
cards because of Soul Survivor, right?
Oh, I hadn't done my refill yet. That was on the refill, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you lose your cards.
Jerk.
Sorry.
Oh, we lost a victory.
Yeah. So I didn't get my refill essentially since you pulled that.
Sorry.
So sorry.
Sorry about it.
Oh, we got just about nothing done there, except we came back for best. We just came back for best. What the hell?
Well, you met the great Yondoon, and we got paid, and now we have more credible things for Genovia.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
And you've got I'm a Human papers, which is
That's
helpful.
right. That's right. I've got
Well,
my
those are-
Jake.
Yeah, we've
my
all
Jake
got
Wheaton papers. That was very good. Thank you for the charity.
Yeah.
no problem. And likewise.
Yeah, you got some equipment for what you call it?
To not be terribly out of place in Genovia areas.
Genovia. Yeah, that's right.
So it was a supply run with chopsticks.
Chopsticks and men with assault rifles and full tactical gear. Holy crap. 2 teams. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. That was a
And then
zillion times better than just the first group.
Well, it was better because if it was just one group, we're pretty much screwed. 2 groups, you can play them off of each other at least.
With your 70s hat.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm doing my skill ups, so
Yeah, Scott, are
Have-
we doing skill ups too?
Oh.
It looks
thought
like
that's
you're.
what it said. Yeah, I've been doing them. I mean,
So
if that's not what he said, then it's too late.
I'm signing off. Have a good day, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Russ.
All right.
Thank you. Wow, you just can't fail. I'm just like critting
Man.
all over the place.
Now you get all the luck.
There's crits just laying on the floor around here now. Okay, for my spells. Come on. How did I make that? I even made a spell. Okay, I made one of the spells.
Geology.
I can't believe you guys would think about getting a new place to stay and red carpet. I mean, who would make you drinks? After a long day of fighting off the hordes of people who come for somebody else entirely.
Yeah.
And we're like cleaning up their dead bodies.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible roommates. There should be a note on the fridge, like probably war happening. You know?
Oh, don't worry. They will have
P.S.
no doubts if they look
Fuck
at
you
their
guys.
house. Anybody looking at that house will be like, there was probably a major attack here.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to get a job, do some handy shows or something,
Mhm.
Glenn,
Get
and
done.
get our own place.
Yep.
Nobody else has come up with that solution yet. They're just like, I hate them so much.
Well, I only went up 2 skills, but they were good ones. So now for my Hebrew. Okay, going up on Hebrew.
Hooray!
Yay.
Who knew
like-
Hebrew would become such an important
Okay.
language?
Oh.
All right, I'm done. That did not take very much time.
Okay. Be right back.
Well, it's I think Russ knew right away what the deal with the chopsticks was when he saw them. Did you know, Russ? You're muted.
I think he's gone. I don't know if
I'm
he-
not gone. I'm sitting right here. But
Oh,
no,
you're there.
I was muted. Yeah, I muted myself out to do skill ups, and I was listening to you guys. No, I didn't really know what the chopsticks were for, but I was very funny.
It was for a better purpose than what I was fearing. I don't know what I thought, but it wasn't. Probably impalement. Was probably what,
Mhm.
or they were gonna feed me 1 grain of rice at a time a day.
Well, and you got to meet a super scary psycho lady with a baby.
Yeah, she'd have to be to love Jonna's character. So, so I take it Alex no longer serves bites.
You're not sure. By the way, it's not Jana, it's Yana. Pronounce it like a Y.
Oh, Yana? Okay. I will do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Mhm.
All right. So now I'm really taking off. You won't see my shining face anymore.
You're sad. Enjoy your
Yeah.
time.
That's, all right. Well,
Drive it safely because, you know.
yeah, shit happens when you get a new car. All right.
Mhm.
I'll be good. Thank you. Bye bye,
Later.
guys. Oh, I'm going to leave a message for Yana. I'll put it on the boards.
Where will your character leave the message? That is the important thing.
Does Yana still have that spear in her door and red carpet?
The problem is she may or may not go to red carpet. Send it to me. You'll attach it to the spear. Got it. The spear is blocking off the. Actually, no. The spear gets taken into evidence. It's already gone.
Okay. All right. I will, in my post, tell you where I leave it.
Right. It'll be a fun game for her to play called Find the Fucking Message.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good night, guys.
I'm going to cut out for a bit.
Scott, did you know what the chopsticks were for?
Before she started digging?
Uh-huh.
No. That's a new one for me.
It's a especially cruel way. Can you imagine digging yourself out with a pair of chopsticks in your mouth?
Yeah, that's terrible. Some messed up people.
Oh, if we were doing this like a Westworld type environment, I guarantee Sheila would have a fucking feud on with the psycho lady after going through that. Although I can't tell you how funny it is that one of the people who's never met Yana's character gets kidnapped for that. Oh yeah, that's it's like getting mercilessly fucked with by somebody you don't know about somebody you don't know. That's great. You can't write good drama like that.
I think we'll look into getting an apartment.
No, you'll forget. It'll be okay. During the next attack, you'll remember, though.
No. Right now.
Just because there's several attacks now and then.
Should we include Rock in our separate domicile?
He seemed equally pissed.
Yeah.
Don't forget that rentals there are super expensive. It's basically in Hollywood type area. They'd essentially eat up all your credit cards every month. It's horrible. The look on his face, like, so.
Yeah. It's expensive by my standards, but
Mm-hmm.
have to keep up with the acting.
Well, the problem is that if you were living at the manor, it wouldn't matter if you kept up with the acting or not, because eventually you just become hangers-on, entourage of whoever the big stars are, which is Kinley and Fulton.
Right.
And you'd still have money because they'd provide for you. But living in your own place, now you got to constantly worry about money there because you're definitely neither of you are B-listers. Once you hit B-lister, if you live somewhere super reasonably priced, you can go a long time on that money. It's like, I picked up $400,000 for this film. How long will that pay for my $2,000 a month apartment?
Maybe we can have something built in the backyard.
That's another possibility. Weird, but okay. If you build it in or through Doc Fulton's beloved golf course, though, chances are good it will go badly for you.
Yeah.
You're still on mute, Sheila.
Sorry, and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Treehouse.
A treehouse would be interesting. Although I was thinking more underground bunker with like self-collapsing walls and shit just to keep the bad guys out, because you guys have you have ninjas that were overrunning the compound for a while. Now you moved into special forces troops of some sort from Israel. I don't see it getting better, though.
Have them put in a bomb shelter and live in there.
See, I think just clean break. We can come and mooch some food, but mostly
That's what we
we're
were
just like,
doing.
but no,
Stopped here
we're
for
just
like 5 minutes.
yeah. So no more free drinks, Glenn. We just get a garden apartment somewhere across town.
As I was telling him, though, the problem is that if you guys don't act now, like if you don't go see your acting gigs and shit like that,
Yeah.
you'll become entourage, which mean one of the B-listers can take care of you guys and keep your credit cards going, as opposed to, fuck, we're out of money, the apartment's gone, we're pretty much living out in the streets, we're homeless. So, you guys
Just
are
for
back.
the garden shed in the backyard.
Yeah. I don't know if being in the backyard of the house that has grenades shot at it and tear gas shot at it is much safer.
That's not ideal. Should do a couple of acting jobs and just buy a little cheap house.
I was going to say, if either of you get up to B-lister, because it's C-lister, you're still having to act all the goddamn time to keep money going. They don't make that much. But at B-lister, you have some money. It's amazing how much more.
Like 60 talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not.
Of course, you'll have people coming after you with swords.
Yeah, we don't want that.
There are a lot less B-listers than C-listers.
We've got I have a ways to go before I become a B-lister and even have to worry about what trouble begets success. So
we're not even on the radar.
Yeah, so let's go do some mimicry is the only thing I've been doing.
They may get you. You may become an audiobook reader or something. I don't know. So,
begin a mission refill for the Cardos.
Hooray!
Nothing's red.
Good.
I've got a haste. I've got a crime scene cover up.
That'd have been handy to play at the mansion last mission.
All right, let's go act.
I thought you guys were heading over to Shadespire Point because you're
Oh,
not sure how much time you've got left for that mission that
Yeah.
you already took.
Yeah. We need to not get assassinated.
This zone is rather hot right now for reasons. Welcome to some of the big. I've got like 4 or 5 big plots going on right now that you guys keep going. Yeah, there's something bad at it. No. Oh, Alex is impregnated, etc. So.
Oh, I was gonna jump all over the Shadow Academy stuff, but apparently we can't get back there.
There's a reason for that. It's something else that's solvable. Maybe. That's another plot. It's just altered from what you thought it would be. And as soon it's like, is A equal B? A equals C. Fuck, I'm done. You know? According to your map.
Literal brick wall, as far as I can tell.
Well, I suppose if you look at it like that, yeah, kind of. But there's shit ongoing with that. Mm-hmm.
Let's go not get a mercenary guild. The thing that we said we were going to do. Let's do Shadow Spire.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, quick
I want to
side
buy our
note.
own house.
Quick side note. This is just for you guys. just for you guys, a teachable moment. Remember when the leprechaun said, "Go kill a kobold," and the kobold village was on the same trail? Just because it appears that that's the mission, don't think D&D. It's not necessarily a mission, because I remember you saying I didn't sign up for it. You did sign up for it when you said, "Okay, I'll go kill them." So you could have said, "Why are you guys fighting?" And maybe even brokered a peace alliance and shit like that. There was multiple different ways to deal with that. I'm just saying you don't have to go kill them and then hero points fly out of your body. There's multiple ways around this. I know D&D thinking is hard as fuck to throw off. I get that. So, according to your map, Shadow Spire Point is through the outside of San Angeles to the northeast, probably about a week's worth of travel into the Old Forest. The Old Forest, it says, "Warning, haunted ruins of elves near here," shit like that. It's the old elvish forest.
First, we buy a house.
Pardon?
First, we buy a house.
You have money for a house? Where? What?
We go act and get money for a house.
You don't have time if you're going to get to the Shadespire thing. Remember? They said nobody's heard from the outpost. Acting takes weeks because they just don't go, "Oh, you showed up today. Let's do this thing," and kick you on into play. No.
We'll just have to survive Shadow Spire and come back.
Yeah.
It was urgent.
Shadowspire, well, no, by not terribly urgent means next couple of days, as opposed to, I'm back, it's been a couple months, but got my acting chops.
So I've got on some armor.
Okay.
Armor up.
Done and done.
Now, don't let me forget, it's up to you to remember, because if you fail to remember, your armor fails to work. Anytime you take damage, it reduces it by 1 die size. So.
Okay.
What kind of weapons do you guys carry? And how much
All
shit
of
do you
them.
want to carry?
Because I'm leaving nothing behind ever. Papa was right. You can't trust anything.
All right. How many
That's fair.
did we pass any days?
No. Well,
Okay.
1 day, pretty much.
I need
Dana had
to.
to come back. After she dug herself out with chopsticks.
Yeah, I got my magic points back then.
Oh,
I keep the chopsticks.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I've got
Wait, you
my
went and got
sword.
chopsticks, do you, with now? That's awesome.
My
Yeah,
sword and my Magitech pistol.
Sword and
Yeah.
Magitech pistol, got it.
Yeah. And armor.
Mm-hmm.
And brass knuckles.
Oh, did Russ forget to leave the assassin gun with you, or did he leave it with you? He said he was going to, but I didn't hear him go, "Here's the gun." So I'm assuming he went, and forgot.
He did not say, "Here's the gun."
Cool.
When could you have pickpocketed off of him?
So,
I could've.
yeah, he was like, "I'm going to go to the bathroom," and he never came back. He's gone. Because that's the kind of guy he is. So anyway, as I was saying, according to your crude hand map, it's about 7 days through the woods to northeast of San Angeles and through the Old Forest, which is warning, elvish, ghost, haunted, etc. Is Shadespire Point Outpost. Mm-hmm. And then beyond that is the Condor Mountains.
Shadespire Point sounds like it's on the water.
It does, but there's no water around it on the map. for some reason. So maybe they forgot to draw it in and just kept drawing forest because they really enjoyed making those little trees.
Let's go to the docks and ask if we can get a boat there.
They tell you it's landlocked, so no. It's that way through the forest, close to the mountains, they tell you.
Huh. Train?
No. Trail? Horse? Bicycle?
Hmm.
He looks at his ride bike. It says negative.
Do they have bicycles?
Yeah, they do. In fact, if you look at your Gothic price list, because bicycles are great, they never panic if a snake rears up. They're just keep going, right? Let's see. Hey, weird. It's under the weird shit category. Mountain bike, mid-range, for around 70 silver. So for gold, you can get a mid-range mountain bike. It uses bike ground skill. Yes, we have bike air skill as well. Back in the crapsack cyberpunk. And yes, the PCs have gotten into a chase on air bikes before. No, they didn't like it. Top of the line mountain bike will get you 250 silvers to buy that.
I'm running low on resources here. Glenn.
Yeah.
I even put in which skills a lot of these things use. Mm-hmm. Well, not the human cage, but look at the nice thing. You can buy a grand house for a mere 35,000 silver. Hooray. Unless there's multipliers inside the wall, inside town, prime location, or fucking remote, or building it in a swamp where it is likely to fall over and sink into the swamp. You know, we've got modifiers for everything.
Yeah. Have to build 4 of them in the swamp.
Mm-hmm. So, do you guys want to...
I'm not seeing bike on the price list.
It's under weird shit.
Oh. Weird shit.
You know you can go Control F for the search thing and then just type in bike. It'll take you right down to it. I made a text document so it's super easy to search.
Yeah. It's the difference between the price shit, the mid-range and the top of the line.
Top of the line is as good as it gets. Does it have a lot of different stats? No. Does Logan mess with you less if you start doing things like extreme biking? Yes. But for normal, just I want to ride my bike through the woods and shit. I mean, you can get like if you got the upper range or top of the line, you can probably get puncture-proof tires and shit like that. You know. Yeah, they're nice. They're very nice.
Okay, just 1 gold for a bike, Dana. The mid-range.
She looks at the tires and just imagines needles going into them. So you're each buying a bike so you can build up your bike ground skill. Nice.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, Glenn.
Cut to it, shows you guys screaming down a hill, can't stop, can't steer, branches slapping you in the face. Ah!
Okay.
You can't see anything going horribly wrong with this. So, right, you guys set off. Go ahead and give me bike rolls. This is just kind of a general thing for how long does it take you to trash your 1 gold piece bike.
Yeah.
Glenn's a fucking champ. He gets a check in learn and a check in bike. course, he's not going to really make any kind of range unless Dana can keep up with it. Oh, it's close.
No.
Oh.
Cool. Well, with that roll, essentially, you guys are going to take the full amount of time because she's really slow. She's doing the, oh, Daddy, don't let go of the back of the bike, and stuff like that. Where are my training wheels? God damn it! She's never ridden a bike before, and Glenn's like sitting there going, I can do the wheelie, And so, but you guys are end up traveling. It'll take you about a week to go through. But yeah. So moving on, you guys travel for, there it is, about a week, and oh, by the way, for both of you guys, if you ever see combat, I recommend immediately getting off of your bikes because you guys suck. And one of the weird things is like your combat skills often get limited to whatever your skill is with the vehicle if you're the one who has to control the vehicle. So in other words, if you're shooting out of the passenger side of a car, great. If you're riding a horse, you want to stab somebody or shoot them or whatever, then your skill may get dragged down to a horse because you're so busy trying to control the horse and you suck at it. So the forest itself is, you guys go through the regular forest. This is a tame forest where they're clearing selective timbers and stuff. It's kind of like a park type forest, they cut down trees here and there. But then you guys, there's almost a fucking physical border for the old forest. And when you guys are getting ready to ride your bikes and there you see some lumberjack guy come running, no, he says. There is a road going in, and you guys, I'm guessing, are going to be sticking to the road and stuff, but some dude's like trying to get your attention and running your direction, waving both of his empty hands in the air.
I'll stop and talk to him.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
You're grateful to have a place to fall over, Masul. So, thank God, she says. And right, he comes, he goes, where are you going?
Shadow Spire Point.
Oh, were you with the military?
Yes.
Well, okay, good, because we
Mercenary
saw...
Guild.
What?
Mercenary Guild.
Never heard of it.
That's new.
Oh. I just want to tell you that about a week ago, we saw some people going in. They never did come back. Word is that the spirits of the elves who were killed coming back, taking people with their necromantic powers.
Huh.
So you don't want to go in there. I just wanted to tell you it's my good duty as a proud Genovian to let you know to stay the fuck out of that forest. It's haunted as shit. That's all I got to say
Thanks.
about that.
Thanks for the warning.
Yep. He heads back to the other guys, and they murmur and talk and watch.
We go straight into the forest.
I was going to say, it appears money's changing hands as soon as you guys run into the forest. No problem. You guys head on into the forest, and
Danger sense?
Well, actually, first question is, I don't think either of you guys brought much food and stuff, did you?
Oh, I still have nuts and 2-week-old apples in my bag.
I've got my
Now I think they're 3-week.
got my sewer bag with the energy bars.
All right. That'll last for a few days before you run out of food because you're not just sitting around an apartment enjoying life. You are fucking working at it, and then you got to build camp and stuff like that. Do either of you guys have survival woodlands?
I think I do.
Ooh, now is a great time to bust that shit out. Oh, hold on. I got to do something
Does
for the
forest
cat.
count?
Yes. Be right back. Hold on.
Maybe we could buy food from those lumberjacks.
That's the potential. But I'm fine with foraging. It's very organic.
It takes time.
I grew up in the forest.
Yeah.
Because Pa didn't trust the government.
Just like the Jungle Book.
I am the cat whisperer. All right. Fucking cat. So,
Survival forest.
how'd you do?
Made it at half.
Nice.
Does Glenn also have the skill?
Do.
You have found out what she is awesome at.
I have it at learn.
You can try it to perhaps try to hinder her efforts in making your lives better.
Just leave it be, Glenn. Just
Almost made it.
I grew up in the woods. Just leave it.
Apparently, she did grow up in the woods. It's like you pretty much just pedal your ass all day and you're eating the fuck out of your energy bars because you're burning thousands of fucking calories every day. She decides not to eat her rotting fucking apples, and instead, now keep in mind this does slow down your travel rate, but it is a bit sped up because of the bike. So essentially, it'll end up taking about the same time. But she ends up stopping all the fucking time. It's like, oh, those are edible. Let's stop here. And this is edible. And you guys are having these luxurious 5 different things for dinner. She's got these fucking shelters built that, it's like, wow, we're totally camouflaged and nice and warm and, all this it's just amazing. Now, both of you guys, you are ending up your food supply is slowly going up rather than down because she's doing so much gathering and shit, which does slow you down, but it'll take us a week to get there. Yeah, great. She ends up walking her bike a lot or making you fucking steer it around while you're riding your own bike or whatever so she can harvest everything. She's like,
Glenn, I don't think we need a house. There's
Oh,
woods in the back.
there you go.
We just dig a hole for our bags.
Treehouse.
she's gotten some sticks that you guys are chewing on because nobody remembered toothbrushes and stuff, but they end up cleaning your teeth and stuff. You're like, who are you? I've never known you to go outside before. It's like,
Oh, no.
yeah. She's
Papa
made like
didn't trust the government.
a-
I love animals. Grew up in the forest.
Is Dana a vegan or?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you are fucking no meat. You're going to go slowly crazy and die, Glenn, because everything is fucking berries. And
Yeah, there's no
nuts
traps
and
or anything.
leaves
Yeah.
yeah. Both of you guys give me spot and smell rolls, please.
Can I do I get a danger sense roll I asked for earlier?
You're fucked. You already know that. I don't. If you want to roll to try to get a check, sure, but your asshole is clenched up so tight
Oh, yeah. I
that
made
you
it.
could pass a diamond out of it.
Okay. And then it was spot.
Spot and smell.
Made the spot, missed the smell.
I made the smell, missed the spot.
He actually discovers it before Dana does because he's like, what the fuck is that rotting smell? And then you find it looks like a partially eaten deer corpse. Give me tracking rolls to figure out what the fuck it was. Was it wolves?
Fail.
Is that fumble on your tracking or just a fail for Glenn?
Just a fail.
Oh, god damn it.
I didn't make tracking.
Something pretty big ate the fuck out of this. And there's a leg over there, head's over there.
I feel sad for the deer.
It doesn't look happy.
Let's keep moving.
No problem. You find a dead squirrel covered in shit. I mean, covered in shit.
Is
It
it
was
dead?
swallowed whole.
You're not sure if it was swallowed. Give me evidence analysis as you've been. Oh, it is definitely dead.
Okay, that was.
Not
It ain't dead.
evidence.
It ain't happy. You make it?
No.
I made evidence analysis.
You think something used this dead squirrel to wipe its ass?
That's what I was wondering if it
Wow.
was dead or alive for.
Yeah. And I mean, just brutally wipe its ass. Crushing the squirrel while wiping its ass with the squirrel.
Hmm.
Whatever did that. If it was a human, it was really a strong human, and they were totally out of toilet paper. You guys have been using special leaves. It shows Dana posing with like special leaves in a plastic container and stuff like selling them and shit. Because she knows which fucking trees to harvest and all that shit for which leaves, and she's testing them on her arm and going, "There's no burning. You can put this in your butthole," and you're like, "Yay!" As opposed to the way some people do it, where they just start with that and discover what poison ivy is.
I was gonna say, must be pretty strong butt cheeks to crush a squirrel.
We're looking for a cereal butt cheek crusher.
Both of y'all are getting a card for that. All right, so.
Well,
Oh,
it's
you
like-
guys can now hold 6 cards. Keep this in mind. 6
Oh,
is
yeah.
pretty nice. Yeah.
Glenn, I don't know about this. It's like if you're so cruel and terrible, but you're really fastidious. I don't know what type of thing this is. It's like, no, I need to wipe really properly with a freaking squirrel. Like, I don't know what that is. Who that
I
is.
don't know, but should probably avoid them.
Talk about chaotic neutral.
They seem to be meeting a lot of people like that lately.
Okay. Good news is that don't let me forget that I have a true north, a failed navigate roll can be turned to a success.
Oh,
Fortunately, there is a road that you guys are following to get to this outpost.
how many days have we passed? I was gonna try to sword trick my sword each day.
Yeah, sure. Right now you're on like day 4.
Made it.
Sure, I will too wiggle my sword. Sword? What sword?
Yay!
Might as well burn all the magic points.
I figured that was coming. That's why I wasn't saying shit.
I would like to try to teach you, Glenn.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
I was unable to teach you, Glenn.
Well, you can try once a day to impart knowledge into his
All right.
skull, but
Should
he
I
will
do, like-
resist.
3 teaching then right now. Just see if I hit it.
Unless you fumble one, yes.
Okay, not fumble.
He refuses to learn from
Yeah.
you despite your excellent teaching.
Yeah, I'm saying it really clearly in Hebrew. Come on.
All right, here's my teaching roll.
There you go. He says, "I'm done with
Oh my gosh.
teaching you for this adventure. You can just not learn nothing." Learning never taught me nothing, he says.
Yeah. Oh, last day.
Did you roll a crit on something there, Sheila?
I have a 17 on that spell. I don't think that that's crit.
No. The easy way to figure out a crit is drop the
Yeah.
ones unit. What you're left with is your crit.
But I did make it. So I extinguished a fire that probably we failed and ended up making.
All right, with your kind of fucking survival at half shit, yeah, you're having roasted chestnuts over an open fire type bullshit.
All right, I believe I did fumble trying to give Glenn blurred vision. Hey, Glenn,
You're like,
try
I've
this.
got blurred vision now. Yeah, and Glenn's like, so,
And that was my-
10 to 3 rounds.
And that was day 1.
Oh God.
Well, I did all my days.
Yeah, just power through them real quick, Sheila.
Yep.
We'll get back to the regularly scheduled death.
Okay. That was fun and games. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Done.
Oh, I thought it'd take longer than that. Okay, cool.
Well, the ones that I got to check off of.
Got it. So, you guys continue on deeper and deeper into the forest. At night, you hear weird calls and stuff. Give me, and they're kind of like, give me cryptozoology rolls. Let's see if all that schooling's paid off or if you still suck.
Nope.
That
Didn't
one
make it.
day of schooling. Hey, I made it.
He looks at her and goes, "Yeah, we got problems now. That seems to be troll calls.
Troll calls.
Mm-hmm. They're vicious, angry, and really, really, yeah. And they attack many times every round, regenerate like fiends.
And they're very hygienic, apparently, as I look at them.
Yep, and they can crush a squirrel to death in their butt cheeks. They're so strong.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've
I'll
got
cast
asses that
Drax.
will not quit.
Fair enough.
And what's even worse, they're super stealthy. And what's even worse is
Stealthy.
you heard a bunch of them.
We'll go hide, and I'll cast remove tracks.
All right. Sure. Give me that cast remove tracks. I'm removing tracks, he says.
Okay. First, efficient spell. Made it. Remove tracks. Made it.
Look at you.
Isn't efficient spell the 2 magic points off, or which one
Yeah.
was efficient? Doesn't remove tracks cost only 2 magic points?
I've got it down as 4.
Oh, good deal. Then well done, you. So, no problem. You do so. By the way, efficient spell does not stack with your fetish totem thing from Route 66.
Okay.
Same effect. But no problem. Give me stealth rolls as you're hiding out in the wilderness.
I did say stealth and then remove tracks, but
Either way, doesn't matter.
so we don't remove them and then make more.
Got
Critical
it.
stealth.
Yeah, Dana hums to herself as she's hiding and waiting.
Ooh, that looks like a nice mushroom.
Shh.
As he's doing that, she sees like the trippy version of him doing that. She's like, nice mushroom. And she's so happy though.
Blurred vision worked.
Yeah, you're not sure if they're actually coming this way, but your guess is give
Cast.
me
No smell. And be more stealthy.
It shows her with a flashlight doing the Morse code into the night. What? Oh, no.
All right.
Are
I'll
you
be
gonna-
more stealthy.
She's not going to be more stealthy. So, you're pretty
I'm gonna
sure
try
she's
to. I'm
gonna
gonna
get you
try to be
caught.
more stealthy. We'll see if
You
we'll
can
see.
have one more roll at this.
All right.
and As you,
There we go.
Hey.
oh, she fucking burrows into the leaves.
At 1/3.
She forgot to cast the no smell spell, but other than that, you're golden.
Cast no smell.
Okay. You told me to be quiet.
I'm casting a spell, she says.
I'm smelly.
And it fails to work. You heard in the distance. When she said she was casting a spell, you're like, God damn it, I can't win. Other than smelling and hoping that the trolls don't track by smell, they track by smell. You guys are just hanging out and waiting for dawn now. you're not
Cast
sure. You're not sure if the trolls kill at
Cast.
night or daytime or both.
got lots of magic points, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna fumble and just do this huge
I know,
fart
this
that'll
is-
slowly float over to the trolls, and they'll be like, "People, smells good. Let's go kill them."
Glenn, you're such an optimist. You're like, let's get more cards. Let's roll more. It's just a regular success, you know.